Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time in this season during Grubby top 10 ladder climb, he met Starbuck. And you probably heard about Starbuck. This guy is the best non-Korean, non-Chinese player besides Happy. So Happy is like the best non-Asian player, and then there is Starbuck. Starbuck is also a player that popularized Pala Rifle strategy on top level, on pro level. It happened in 2024 in Dubai during Bad Boom Classic when he won versus Happy. That was an amazing game using Pali Rifle. So yes, Starbuck is very strong, Starbuck is very good, and he's actually playing Pala Rifle, the build that he has, like, he mastered, he understands how to play Pala Rifle, he understands how Orc can play versus Pala Rifle, and Starbuck is really literally the highest MMR and the highest, like, rank player on Warcraft Champions. So you may say, Saul, but Grubby, can Grubby even have a chance here? And let me tell you one thing. We have a lot of games that happen between Grubby and Chemico and Death Note, and those two other very strong human players, very strong tournament players. They decided to stop playing Pala Rifle versus Grubby because Grubby has a counter. On my YouTube channel you can find a video called Did Grubby Solve Pala Rifle? Because in the late game Grubby has a good feeling how to play versus Pala Rifle, how to counter mass air with Orb of Lightning on his Blade Master. Crazy. So I'm very excited about this game. It's a big clash of two legendary players, and Grubby has muscle memory, Grubby has a lot of experience versus Pala Rifle. And let me tell you one thing, what Starbuck is doing. He's doing a fast Paladin opener, so it is a modern Pala Rifle build, and you see the effect, right? He's already creeping, even though, you know, with Pala Rifle usually you are quite slow with creeping. But Grubby likes this map, it's called Springtime, and on Springtime we have a big camp, I mean, very small camp in the middle, but it's very easy to extract a nice item, and Grubby is like, okay, I know what is going on, this is Pali Rifle. It's Farseer Headhunter opener, so in a very classic opener. And Starbuck knows what he needs to do now. He needs to wait for enough lumber in order to tag quickly. Grubby shows the Headhunter, so Starbuck knows what the opener it is. That is Farseer Headhunter opener. And look, Starbuck is playing defensively not because he's scared, but because he wants to tag. And now the tag button was pressed. And ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you one thing. It's looking quite good for Starbuck. Of course, Grubby has an item, Grubby has some experience, but I like how defensively Starbuck is playing. He's not willing to lose too much lumber. And let's see what Grubby is going to do about that. Again, Grubby doesn't like to play like this Naga second pressure variation. Grubby prefers to, okay, the last hit fight, Starbuck is here, Grubby is okay, repositioning a little bit, it costed Grubby some HP, Starbuck is pulling back, the fight for the mammoth, and item goes to Starbuck, and experience went to Grubby, but Starbuck got the wolf level 2 unlock. It wasn't worth it, man. Starbuck got the item, claws +5. Grubby is a little bit slow at this start, but you know, I thought that it would be the other way, that Pala Rifle would get experience, because you know, the rifles, they shoot very fast. There is no projectile. But ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, it was the other way. Mamma mia. Mamma mia. Starbuck just clicked on this item somehow. It was so close. Okay, so Starbuck was able to click on one of the Grubby Headhunter with just right click. And now it's a little bit of a weird moment because Starbuck is like away from his base. Grubby is sending Headhunters across. So we have a big chase. Rifleman, you are under arrest. Mana is low on Starbuck. Grubby needs to do something. Grubby needs to kill a Rifleman in order to like make this game still open, because you know, it's not looking too good He lost a Headhunter already. Pala Rifle is on level 2. Of course, Starbuck has no mana. That's pretty good. But, you know, he will get his mana back soon. And, yes, this Rifleman should be dead. Grubby needs... Oh, deny. Denying is... Oh, Grubby surrounded! No! I thought it's a surround. But this Rifleman survives to see another day. Okay, shop for Starbuck, very early tech for Starbuck, and now we check Grubby base, it's Tauren Chieftain, it means Grubby is not going to squeeze. If you play Naga with Orc, it means that you need to be very aggressive now, and what Grubby is doing, he's aggressive, but you know, he would definitely not trade too much here. His Headhunters needs to be healthy in order to you know, help with Tauren Chieftain creeping, because it's going to be about Tauren Chieftain creeping. Rifleman survives for now. Starbuck has Holy Light, but he's patiently waiting. At some point, the human player will use a Scroll of Regen, and Grubby lost some HP on his Farseer, and now the rifles, they have long rifle upgrade. And Mr. Grubby needs to pull back, because those rifles are very good at chasing. Even though Paladin is a strength hero, he needs to be careful. He needs to respect his HP. The same with Farseer, by the way. But man, Bloodmaid is out already. Tech timing for Starbuck was amazing. He got another Headhunter. And look at this. Grubby is overcommitting. Those rifles are just escaping on road HP. And man, in this micro battle, you know, it's the first game between them in this season, in this micro battle. They wanted to test, you know, each other a little bit, and as you can see clearly, Starbuck got so many Headhunters, 3 Headhunters to be exact. The good news is, I thought that Grubby is playing Taurens, but he's not playing Taurens. Okay, it's different approach by Grubby. Grubby's playing Shockwave. Maybe Grubby feels like he's behind, and that he needs to like do some lames. I don't know. I'm a little bit surprised by Grubby approach. And what is Starbuck doing? Is Starbuck going for tier 3? He's going for the Lumber Mill. Lumber Mill is a sign of tier 3. Starbuck is waiting for his Arcane Tower, because at some point, you know, human player can just push without towers. Grubby is going for Raiders. Grubby is going for the lames, ladies and gentlemen. Grubby is going for the lames. Starbuck is trying to surround the Tauren Chieftain. Tauren Chieftain is a slow hero, but rifles are slower. I think Grubby is thinking about laming. He upgraded his burrows already. He's going for 1 attack upgrade. Is it going to be Wyverns? Very weird game. Very weird game. It's definitely different approach by Grubby. Let's see if it's going to work or not. There's still a lot of Headhunters, so it looks like Berserkers. So no laming, just Berserkers, but Starbuck can just push. Starbuck is taking it slow. Okay. He is going for Mighty Gryphons, but remember, versus Mass Berserkers, Gryphons are not that good. What's the item? Plus 6 intelligence? It's so-so. Level 3 on Paladin, level 2 on Blood Mage. Even though that human player is going for tier 3, I think he's in the fighting shape. With Heal Scroll, this is the fighting shape, ladies and gentlemen, of Pala Rifle player. He can push into the Orc base. But if the Orc is smart, and we know that Grubby is a smart Orc, Orc can go for counter lanes. See how it's going to play out. Look at this! Grubby has level 1 heroes. I know that his Farseer is almost level 2, but it's minute 9 level 1 heroes. Mamma mia. Mamma mia. Okay, we see Arcane Sanctum. Arcane Sanctum is good for 2 reasons. Of course, a priest for healing, for inner fire maybe to go tier 3. But also we are expecting to some raiders run by. You really like slow ability. And yes, Grubby is here, but Grubby is just buying some time. Grubby is making sure that Starbuck is not going to push him. But Starbuck is overall happy with that heal scroll used. Starbuck is trying to surround Tauren Chieftain, and he got it, and is a super healthy army. Farseer needs to go away because he can't even look, he even can't try to deny. Level 1 Tauren Chieftain just evaporated. Mamma mia. Welcome everybody. Okay, Tauren Totem appears now. I don't know, we need like Zeppelin drop, we need something. Because Starbuck Starbuck is expecting Raider lames. This is like the build that you do if you are afraid that your opponent will attack you with Raiders all the time. So I really like, okay, Korean and Chinese Pala Rifle pro players should learn from this replay. One thing, it was the wisdom of Professor Lemes, and as we can see, Starbuck is following this. Add Mountain King. Mountain King as a third hero is amazing, and it helps Pala Rifle a lot because you have like this crowd control with Bolt. Bolt plus Siphon Mana is amazing because you Siphon Mana target. Target wants to escape, you know, a hero, then you Bolt, and you have longer duration of mana stealing ability. So Mountain King is amazing for chasing, and Starbuck is reading this game a little bit wrong. He's making mass towers. He's afraid of Grubby like doing the laming style. So, you know, it means maybe that Starbuck is not watching that many Grubby replay as I do, because I would say that there is no way that Grubby play full lames. By the way, we have the best item for Pala Rifle, Flute. So this is like an ultimate form of Kali Rifle, basically. Paladin almost level 4. MK is here. We're bringing Staff of Sanctuary. And the base of Starbuck is super giga well secured. He has so much lumber. He's upgrading his beautiful rifles, and yes, Grubby will probably go for some round, base attack, economy attack. But can he even do it versus 4 towers and that many militia? We'll see about that. Blade Master third for Grubby. Grubby thinks that it's going to be mass air, but there is no even Gryphon Aviary. Why to play Gryphon Aviary if your opponent plays Mars Berserker? And ladies and gentlemen, we have the ultimate test. Which base is better secure? And look at this TP for a TP. Starbuck doesn't want to lose his towers. He loses 1 tower. TP for a TP, okay. Okay, Starbuck is like, I have only 4 towers. That's not enough. Yes, that is this meme that, you know, human-based defenses are quite weak and orc-based defenses, and, you know, the orc-like damage is quite big as well, so man, the game is getting interesting. So yes, Blade Master is here to counter Gryphons, but there, again, there is no Gryphons. We are going for Inner Fire Priest with 0 priests. 0 priest, and we are going for Inner Fire. Why? Because Starbuck wants to stay at 50 supply, and probably when he will accumulate some gold, he will start like a Gryphon and priest production at the same time. I mean, I don't know if we need Gryphons here, but there is a tower and totem. Grubby is creeping. Again, Blade Master is a good late game hero, but he needs levels, he needs items. Grubby gave him nice items, so this Blade Master is pretty strong. Grubby is just creeping, but ladies and gentlemen, yes, we are building a beautiful Pala Rifle ultimate late game army. It's even clap on the MK because of Blood Mage support. We have clap into Flame Strike. That's very strong. Tower and Chieftain finally got level 3, and we have the Undead Aura. Undead Aura and TC Aura, they work together very well. You can basically break the speed limit, but Starbuck base is ready, man. Blood Mage got Staff back for Flame Strike. Oh, Staff of Sanctuary, you know, can send healthy units again. Grubby can send healthy units back. Grubby is trying to get some time. I mean, to kill some units. Blood Mage. Remember that Blood Mage has no banish. Can we kill the Blood Mage? Oh, Blood Mage has big invul. Starbuck is ready for everything. Starbuck is pulling back. And yes, Blacksmith is dead. But another Flame Strike. MK with Boots of Speed would definitely chase better. But as you can see, Bolt will connect soon. And look at this. Starbuck went for like healthy Headhunter. Body blocks by Grubby. He wants to stop the MK. You see how important MK is. How scary this dwarf is. Grubby has a lot of resources. Are we going to see like Zeppelin drop? I don't think so. There are claws of attack on the ground. Grubby didn't see them. There are claws +8 on the ground. Because Starbuck was in a hurry. You know, he wanted to go back. Starbuck is making sure that there is no tricky expansion. Speaking of tricky expansions, Starbuck is scouting the middle of the map with a scout farm, but in reality, Grubby is trying to expand at Mr. Starbuck spot. TC got level 3, Blade Master has level 2, claws +8 are on the ground, and we have a scouting worker here. Grubby is not willing to take the fight, but again, with Mountain King, you can't really like run like that. Close +8 on the ground. Grubby doesn't see them. Grubby doesn't see them.
Players' forces are under
TP used. TP used. Sneaky expansion in the top right. This is like Hail Mary play. 50 supply for Grubby. 50 supply for his opponent Starbuck. Starbuck has 1000 gold. He's remaking the blacksmith. Starbuck will soon start producing priests and Gryphons to make an ultimate rifle army. Grubby is kinda leading Starbuck to his expansion, but not really. Starbuck will creep Polar Furbor camp and TP most likely. Okay, there's another scout farm here. Grubby wants to lame a little bit. I love that Blood Mage got sent back. I really like it. Okay. Again, this expansion can win Grubby the game, but it's like very unlikely for Starbuck to know about this, to not know about this at some point. Starbuck got level 3 MK, that's granted, that's great. And he has, oh, he sees it. Entire plan of Grubby. Ladies and gentlemen, destroyed. But they're both banking gold. They're both, okay, Grubby with Taurens. Grubby is breaking the supply. But it's actually cloud ability for Starbuck. He wants to like be able to disable Grubby towers, but Grubby has 0 towers, but it works on burrows as well. It's a super rare ability. Okay, we have beautiful Blood Mage. Blood Mage is taking mana away from Mighty Tauren Chieftain. Snare can stop this, and Snare was used a little bit too late. MK is here, and Bolt connects. Every bolt is a kill, ladies and gentlemen. Grubby is producing the ultimate army. Starbuck is going to do the same. Okay, Starbuck is breaking the supply. As we can see, we have Sword Lady and 2 priests. I would, maybe go with priest first, but he wants to slow Grubby because Grubby is running in circles, so that's okay. We have this the ultimate army for both players. Hero levels are much better on the human player. Farsi is not even level 3. We have like those tiny wolves here. Inner Fire Mountain King. Okay, I like Sword Lady because we have already priest here. Okay, I stand corrected. Inner Fire Mountain King. Plus 8.5 armor in total. 5 of this bonus armor comes from Inner Fire. Plus 10 damage. That's also beautiful. But supply favors Grubby. And Grubby has this like X factor with his Blade Master with the orb. Starbuck is very patient. Grubby knows that there is no expansion. It's going to be one base. After all of this running in circles, maybe it's going to work. The scout farm is done, and Grubby is trying to expand again. We have invisible Mountain King with Inner Fire. A lot of effects on this guy. He knows where Grubby is. Did somebody pick Close +8? I think somebody did. It was Grubby actually, I don't know. But yes, somebody picked those claws, that's nice. And ladies and gentlemen, what now? MK is ready to start the fight with Mighty Club, and Club connects to 2 units. That's okay. Flame Strike. So far, Grubby is surviving, Grubby expansion is going up, this Blade Master is waiting. Full inventory. We have 2 Inner Fire Gryphons without the HP upgrade. Probably it's not worth it. The Gryphons can get Animal War training, but yes. Okay, 4 Gryphons, I think we should go for this expo soon. But ladies and gentlemen, not that important. Grubby but just has fallen. It's going to be the biggest fight in this game. Is this Blade Master able to win the fight? We have so much armor. 3 armor upgrades on Starbuck. He made the ultimate army. Grubby ability to counter the late game Polar Rifle army is kinda limited now. This Blade Master level 2 is the chosen one. He's like Neo in Matrix. But you know that machines won at the end. And ladies and gentlemen, early game was kinda shaky. Early game was kinda bad. And Grubby bought enough time to make this like ultimate army showdown. But better hero levels, better upgrades on Polar Rifle. GG is called. Remember, Starbuck is one of the best players, period, on the planet Earth, and it was very cool to see Grubby versus Starbuck on ladder. If there will be more games between them, of course, I will cover them. So far, game number 1 went to Starbuck. And yes, Grubby, I can say that his anti-Gryphon technology with Blade Master as a third hero didn't work because his early game was bad, right? And if early game is bad, then it's natural that your counter may not work. But ladies and gentlemen, well played by both. I hope that you like it. Leave me a comment, leave me a sub, leave me a like. And Makura for you. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.